Hi everyone and welcome to Seniega TV with me, Rich Gibbons. Today we are looking at Microsoft's Q1 financial results for FY25. So that is July, August, September 2025. The results came out last night at time of recording, so still quite fresh. So let's take a look at them. You know, as I've said before, I think that focusing on and understanding the publisher financial results is really important for anyone working with software. You know, ITAM, SAM, procurement, FinOps, etc. Understanding what the publishers are doing will help you with what you're doing. So Microsoft's Q1 revenue was $65.6 billion, a 16% increase. And within that, net income was up 11% to 24.7 billion, and the Microsoft Cloud kind of overarching division was up by 22% to 38.9 billion. So just shy of 40 billion on cloud from total revenue of 65.6 billion. It won't surprise you to know that AI popped up time and time again. And as Satya Nadella spoke in the earnings calls, things just in the numbers themselves as well, you can see that there's lots of investment around AI, new data centers being built, more infrastructure, lots of talk about GPUs and things. So Microsoft's spending a lot of money on AI, obviously with the idea that they will earn even more. And Satya Nadella said that the AI business is on track to surpass $10 billion a year run rate next quarter, which he says will be the fastest part of Microsoft ever to reach that milestone, faster than Microsoft 365, Office 365, and so on. So all in on AI from Microsoft. The numbers in the different divisions, so productivity and business processes, was up 12% to 28.3 billion. So Microsoft 365 commercial cloud, that grew 15%. Dynamics 365 was up 18%. Lots of growth driven by Microsoft 365 E5 and Microsoft 365 Copilot as well. And talking of Copilot, you may have seen Microsoft have recently added agents into the ecosystem as well. So you have Copilot, Copilot Studio, agents, and then autonomous agents. They're all AI. They all do slightly different things. Copilot Studio helps you build agents and your own copilots and extensions. So they're already forming this relatively complex ecosystem. Those of you that work with Salesforce, you also have seen lots of talk about agents coming from them. So this looks like a bit of a battleground between Microsoft and Salesforce, particularly in that kind of CRM arena. Other business unit, Intelligent Cloud. That's where Azure sits. Revenue 24.1 billion. And remember, these numbers are just for the quarter. 24.1 billion, up 20%. Approximately 33% growth in Azure. And Amy Hood, the CFO, said that there's been an increase in the number of $10 million plus contracts for Azure and also $100 million contracts. Over what time period, they don't say, but it's clear that people are still investing in Azure. And Satya Nadella mentioned that they've taken market share in the quarter that's just finished. So a couple of highlights from the earnings call. Copilot was mentioned 71 times. And then I asked Copilot to work out how many times AI was mentioned. It says that was also 71 times. And then agents were in there 22 times. So that gives you a sense for how often this comes up. In other areas, they said that they've now got over 39,000 Azure Arc customers, which is one of Microsoft's new favorite areas. 16,000 people paying for Microsoft Fabric, which is the kind of successor to Power BI premium capacity, and it is again big focus for Microsoft. And they also mentioned that around 75% of enterprises who use Teams are also buying Teams Premium, Teams Phone, or Teams Rooms. So driving that additional revenue from the Teams area as well. So, as always, huge numbers, double-digit growth across the board, pretty much. AI, massive focus, whether it's in Azure, whether it's Copilot or agents, or you building your own AI through Azure OpenAI, for example. Any conversation you have with Microsoft throughout FY25 and beyond is going to involve AI. So be prepared and get used to it. But also other things like Microsoft 365 E5, Cosmos DB was mentioned as well, Microsoft Fabric. There are various elements, Azure Arc. So lots of things that Microsoft are focusing on, all borne out in the financial results. So great numbers again from Microsoft, and use that information when it comes to renewals and anniversaries and true ups and new purchases and all that kind of thing. Enjoy. Cheers.